one, Bing, and we're live. Quick update from me. Today, local support client meeting. Yeah, managed to give some feedback to pull requests from Marcelo and Samago. Yeah, we're gonna sort of coming up for the summer break, but things basically under control. Giving feedback to the government about our charity proposal, getting input and advice from the local support client on that. Yeah, that's all kind of good. Yeah, so basically it was local support, looking at some security improvements and so on. That's been the day. I've kind of just been trying to get working everything out. I'm sort of putting off until tomorrow, trying to work through finally all of the stuff to do with the MOOC. Maybe that's a mistake, but I think basically people, the deadline for submitting like peer reviews comes up tomorrow, this evening at midnight. So then at least when I download the data tomorrow, I will have all the data and I'll be able to read it. Anyway. So and then right now I happen to be kicking around what is it? Kicking around the code climate stuff. I've managed to get the VCR working, which we were stuck on the other week. But yeah, and I'm just looking at like possibly starting a Hookup features, looking at coverage, that sort of thing. I'm thinking about microservices discussion in website 1 on random. Okay.
Yes, I saw that.
Good stuff. Yeah, how are things with you, Puneet?
Good so far. I've completed the pull request. So one thing I found was after making a change, a particular path was not reachable via acceptance test.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think? Means I mentioned in the thread also that in that case, is it okay to test it using RSpec and stubbing out the particular parts and returning false rather than true? But yeah, means it didn't make any sense that if a particular path is not reachable by acceptance test, it means is it the normal case that it's okay that some paths are not reachable by acceptance test?
Well, that's I mean, I think that happens sometimes. That's an interesting question. Let's have a look. So, is this now? Yeah. Yeah. So this is all changed now. This pull request. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So which is the part that's not reachable by the pull request by the acceptance test?
So let's open authentications controller.
Yeah. Okay. So yep.
So okay. So yeah. I think it looks confusing. Can you open the whole file actually?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay,
so the destroy action actually.
Right.
Yes. So yeah. So the first if authentication, that is if authentication exists. So earlier it was the case that GitHub profile URL can exist even we try to unlink. So when we try to unlink GitHub, only authentication gets removed, not the GitHub URL.
Right.
In that case, this made sense actually. The last one, authentication method not found.
Okay.
But now what's happening here is I'm removing GitHub URL profile URL as well when a user tries to unlink the GitHub account.
Right.
So I think one of them, the last two flash alerts, I think one of them is not reachable.
Right. It's not reachable through the acceptance tests because there are no sequence of events through the interface that allow you to get there?
Yes, kind of. You can say that.
Yeah, like so. But does that mean that situation could never happen?
That is the thing I'm not sure about. That's why I didn't remove it.
Yeah.
So it's better to have a fail-safe kind of approach rather than.
Sure. Did we have a previous pull request that simply updated the message that the user received? Like this seems to be like here. We've got here now. This is like a change that like previously it just said bad idea.
Yeah.
And so I thought that we talked about having an initial change that was just going to change the message to something different.
Yes. So I think I made all the changes except the message one. So I think that's what you mentioned in the review, that we should have a detailed message for this.
Yeah, but so I mean, this looks like a great message now. But I'm wondering, can we have a pull request with just this, rather than also with the more complex fix of the problem?
It can be done, yes, but actually it can be part of unlinking, because I mean, I'm not sure. Means it seems like having a separate issue for this when it makes sense to link with this issue. Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm just. It seems to me like the way that the system is at the moment is not good. In particular, that this is an extremely uninformative error method, right? So that's like the key thing to change is, you know, if the system as it stands, like rather than just saying bad idea, if it said something like this, right? That would be like is it the case that if we, in the current system, if you do like sort of add a G+ thing, then you can unlink GitHub? Or were you telling me that even if you do that, you still can't properly unlink GitHub?
So if you have G+ authentication in place,
yes.
So this error won't come, means you will be allowed to unlink your GitHub profile.
Right. Okay. But then you're saying that I remember what you said before. Even if that's the case, it doesn't fix the basic issue that the user had, because even if you unlink your GitHub thing and so you add G+, you unlink GitHub, and then you relink GitHub, it still doesn't update your, GitHub profile URL. Is that right?
No, it does update actually.
Oh, okay. But then, so I guess what I'm unclear about is what.
But that is the part of separate action. I think it's link GitHub URL something, and that's a separate authentication action.
Okay. Yes.
So the issue was in linking is it only updates when you don't have any GitHub profile URL. Since in previous case we were not able to wipe out the GitHub profile URL, it doesn't update actually. So now when we clear the fields, it's check the fields that okay, this is empty, even then it updates. So
yeah, I mean, I guess like partly because we've started late, I'm not sure that I have time right this second. What I would really love to do though is I want to analyze this pull request in more detail, but I would love to get like and I thought I had requested it before. I'd love to get the absolute minimum pull request that just changes this error message, right? Because then I can merge that and I can play around with it and experience the flow, and we can improve the experience. The danger, I think, with the bigger set of code, and then you're raising the issue of like maybe there's one of these states that we can't get to. Do you know what I mean? Like if we decouple improving the error message from adjusting the logic, then we can get the improvement to the error message out, and then we can spend more time waiting on the logic and thinking about all the other things. And you know what I mean? At the moment, this improvement in the error message is being held up by the more complex logic. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I agree. There is a lot of information put in the same request actually, especially when the flash message is not treated with this particular.
Yeah. I mean, what I would say is leave this pull request open, but why not just open another pull request that just makes this single change? We can merge that and get that out, and then that's one less thing to think about in terms of Yeah?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, makes sense.
Thanks. And I will try and have a look at that one. Hey, Michael, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Anything to report?
No, not really.
No. No. Okay. I just, well, of potential interest to you is like the VCR thing turns out to have been not us doing anything wrong. It was a problem with the gem.
Right.
And it's fixed. I was just about to push up a change. Okay, well, there we go. So my meeting with Armando has now been pushed back to sort of now, and I think he said he's going to jump into this meeting here. So I think I might just like, well, I don't know, hang out. I don't know. I'm confused now.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm going to just stop the broadcast there. I'm just going to go and take a bio break, as Armando calls them, and I'll be back in a bit to chat to Armando, or we'll create another hangout, or who knows what will happen. It's all up in the air.
You're still live.
Yeah, I know. I haven't pressed the stop broadcast button yet. 3, 2, 1.